something obviously happened. These things were not us. It is acknowledged even in the canon that we were visited by something that was not us.
Yeah.
What this does is it gives details about how not us they were.
Right.
And that makes them less relatable as gods and pure beings, because they were supposed to be these pure beings, and they're obviously not.
No. They were not our friends, man. Shocker.
No. Well, I mean, some of them were.
I mean, some of them are, like, I'm talking
to
about
a certain
these
degree,
watchers,
but
right?
like when you read this, though, that is very wrathful and vengeful God there.
No, he's pissed.
Well, not only pissed, but just in the sense of
he showed no mercy, man. No
mercy.
There was a passage in there where Enoch sat down, like literally sat down with these watchers and like, please go petition him on our behalf, and he did. And God was like, no, there's
nope.
You're all smoked, right? And so and that's basically that's how I hate to be callous about it. And they wept, man. Enoch says they wept.
Yeah, because they knew what was coming.
Yeah. But
these are immortal beings that were going to be like tortured for eternity.
But you got to think, man, like you didn't know that going in. Like you didn't know, like how hot were these chicks? You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, so he was obviously like they were it was a discussion. They saw the human female and found it very appealing. It said they lusted after them.
Yeah.
Right? Which is obviously like, all right, I'm here on assignment.
Basically.
None of my own kind are around. I'm going native.
Right.
Exactly. That's basically what this says.
No, it is. But I'm just thinking to myself.
And so they went native. And then the bosses came back.
Oh no.
And were super mad.
Well, yeah, when they
went native, what did you do?
When the heavy hitters showed up, man, like when the Uriel, the Michael, the Ariel, the Raphael, when they showed up, man, it got real, and it got real fast, right?
It did.
And
because they looked down from heaven and saw blood being shed.
Yeah.
So this had been going on for a long time before they even acknowledged it.
Yeah.
So what does that say too?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? Like, these watchers were here for how long? Alone. Without oversight.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
They were just left there.
Yeah.
And Jaza was left on his own, and he was like,
yeah,
who knows when they're going to be back?
They came back.
They came back eventually, but how long was it, man? This is like much blood being shed upon the earth.
No,
so the Nephilim had been running rampant for a while.
Oh, wow. Global. There's a global thing right now. And that actually tells me I think the Nephilim are responsible for building the pyramids, right? Because those would be Lego blocks to giants. You know, you and I aren't lifting those things up, right? But like to those guys, it would be. And then I saw something that was fascinating as well. Is that have you ever took the time to look at how many names in the United States of America are exact names of Egyptian old names?
Yeah, we like to name our cities after other cities.
Well, you ever heard of this theory called Little Egypt?
No.
Where so Egypt was so powerful back in the day that they actually got people over here. They found the Mississippi and claimed it as the second Nile because it was so muddy and lush and full of gators, full of gators, right? And so if you follow the Mississippi River, when you get bored, go look it up, man. If you go look up the Mississippi River, I mean, Memphis is in West Tennessee, but it's like every city along that river has got is named after some Egyptian
name,
right? And then there's this other theory where the Smithsonian confiscated mummies and all kinds of stuff out of the Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
And that was in like actual like news articles and stuff. And it's also a pretty good, I think, I want to say Navajo legend. I don't know what tribe was big out there at the time. But yeah, man, it just opens up more and more and more. And then I thought when I was doing every week, I'm starting to regret this podcasting stuff we do because every week I just realize how effing dumb we are, right? Like we are lied to from birth.
Constantly.
You understand?
Yeah.
And like they want,
Yeah.
and I figured out the reason why they do it today is that if you believe 10% of what you and I have talked about, right? 10%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just this podcast, over all of our bodies of work, and even my cousin Scott. If you believe 10% of what we said, right, then you would have to realize that we are on a planet. At a bare minimum, you have to agree we don't know everything about, right? At a bare minimum,
Yep.
right? If you go to the other scale, would be like, wow, we are involved in a hero's journey, mythical tale like nobody's business. It has it all, man. Witchcraft,
Yep.
giants, angels, wars, demons, devils, gods,
Yep.
bloods, right? But they don't tell us that because they want you to think that life is trash. Go to school, get a job, work till you're 80, get a mortgage, get 2 of them, and then die, right? Like
Be normal.
That's it. And be normal, be miserable, take all these medications, right? It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel depressed. Take more and more medications, right? But pharmaceuticals don't create cures, man. They create patience, in my opinion. I'm a firm believer on that, right? I actually believe that pharmaceuticals cure the disease first and then walk the drug back just enough to knock it down for 10 days till you take the next dose, right? You have to I actually do believe that, right? And so, yeah, man, we are real. I actually believe, man. But again, I got this warm, positive feeling in me, man. We are light beings, dude. 2024 is about to blow. I'm telling you what, man. The spring hits, bro.
It's going to be interesting.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.